Good morning. How's everyone out there doing today? I am so happy to be here with the marvelous Mel Kelly, author of these two fabulous books, one of which has inspired this show, Disastrous Dating Advice with Mel Kelly.
Great to be here with you all, guys, and with the amazing Amy Hamilton, who's the amazing author of these two fantastic books, The Consummate Communicator and The Project Manager. It's a pleasure to be here with you today and look forward to sharing the next few minutes with you guys.
And Mel, we have such an important topic today, and I have no doubt you can give the worst advice ever. We began the holiday season talking about cuffing season, how lots of times around the holidays, people get together just so that they're not alone during the holidays. And I hope everybody had a fantastic Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, Ramadan, whatever you celebrate. And as we went through and we had New Year's, we've had Chinese New Year's, and we have Valentine's Day. And this is often kind of seen as the end of cuffing season.
Sorry, that's quite a lot of holidays. And you remember them all, Amy. That's amazing, Amy.
Yes. There's a lot of holidays in there.
That was a lot of holidays.
A lot of times in America, it's seen as starting around Thanksgiving, which we know that you don't celebrate. But I did leave out Boxing Day, which I know is important to you. So
absolutely. So could you list all those holidays again in reverse order?
No. Is that a quiz? But yeah, we do have the big holiday coming up for you, which is St. Patrick's Day, the day that America stole from Ireland.
That you don't I thought we stole it from America.
But Mel,
like you stole Halloween from us.
Yes, we did, and we made it better.
Yes, maybe that wouldn't have been too hard.
And we improved upon it.
Yeah. You stole Patrick's Day. You stole Halloween. Even now in Germany, they're stealing Halloween back. They think they're stealing it from the Americans. Actually, no, not realizing it comes from Ireland. But hey, So
as we look at the circle of life, as you just pointed out, and nothing is ever original, right? But when it comes to cuffing season has come to a close. Many people consider this to be Valentine's to be the official end of cuffing season.
Okay.
So really? Now what?
Why it's the end of Valentine's is the last holiday, is it?
Well, there's St. Patrick's Day, there's like Easter, but these aren't as these are more like drinking with your friends or hanging with your family. These aren't like those as much.
You can be single for those holidays.
You can be single again. You can, as a matter of fact, it's better to be single, I would argue, for things like Mardi Gras and St. Patrick's Day. Like, I would say if you're looking to be single and you're in a relationship that's not going great, you might end up single, because those are definitely holidays where you can really imbibe and enjoy yourself in many cultures.
So like Christmas, for example, or Thanksgiving, for example, is a bit too, let's say, family oriented. So the chances of me maybe somebody new are much lower than, for example, in something like Mardi Gras or whatever. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, anytime that you have rivers of green beer and people showing body parts for beads, I think it's a different sort of cultural activity. Just like fast, right?
Yeah. Yeah, rivers of green. Where else could they do that? We don't even do that in Ireland, for St. Patrick's Day. That's Chicago, New York. I don't know. You guys have just decided to ruin your rivers by turning them green. I don't know whatever happened to it. But anyway, sorry. We digress. Back to our cuffing topic.
Well, but I think that, it's important to kind of note these are big, fun holidays, all right? Stuff coming out. And, as you're doing this, if you were in a cuffing season relationship, where
now
are
it's
you
time
now?
To break up. Now the time is to break up.
Is this your advice?
This is what you're saying.
I'm asking for your advice, Mel.
Cuffing. I never knew what cuffing was until you mentioned it a few months ago. I thought cuffing meant something else, like 50 Shades of something. That's what I thought cuffing was.
And maybe if you're in that kind of relationship after a long winter, you also need out.
Gotta put down those cuffs. So that's what I thought you meant initially by cuffing. But cuffing is yes. So if you're in a relationship just to get through the holiday season, you're thinking, okay, maybe it's a good time. Yeah, well, I mean, we're moving into February. What are we now? Mid-February, and then we'll move into March. It gets a bit brighter, sunnier. Everybody gets a bit happier, and better time to be single, I suppose, than during the dark winter months. Winter months, not a great time to be single, I suppose, if you're trying to meet somebody new.
You know, you
It's
bring
hard,
up a
right?
lot of good points there, actually, Mel. Like,
It's
I'm like,
hard,
there's a
hard.
lot to I'm writing down. Mel wrote some good
Yeah, you
points.
take a note. You can watch the recording later and take the notes as you do. Yeah, okay.
No, but you'll notice like I've taken down my holiday decorations a little
Okay.
less.
Which
You know,
holiday decorations did you take down? Did you take down your Thanksgiving, your Christmas, your Hanukkah, your I mean, you had a whole list of holidays that you listed out
so
there. Like you said.
for my decorations, it goes from Halloween into Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving into Christmas, Christmas into Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, I have a few things up for St. Patrick's Day, but it's not like full blown, right? It's
Right.
definitely like more subdued. And then by Easter, and then after Easter, there's like no more decorations because it's like summer, right? And you don't really need to decorate because you're happy because you're outside and you can have like late night garden parties and things like that. So I think that that is a good point. Is that as we're moving into these brighter sunny days, and especially in this kind of COVID, post COVID world where people are still somewhat unsure
Yeah.
about venturing out, the warmer it is, the more people can date outside, the more people can meet at these kind of events and things like that. So that's
So what
also kind of nice.
so what you're saying is the more decorations you need, the more cuffing you need, and the less decorations, the less cuffing.
Well, it depends on if it's the 50 Shades of Grey cuffing, which no, that's a whole different thing, right?
So
I don't know
that's
what
what
kind
you're
of
saying.
decorations you need for that.
Is that so? That's
That's
what
a
you're
story
saying.
I've never had at my house.
So since we're moving into a time of less decorations, and less decorations means less need for cuffing, is that what you're telling me? That's what it sounds like to me.
Well, Mal, you're the expert. I wouldn't want to
I'm
take
the
anything
expert in the
from you.
bad advice.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
the expert in the bad advice. My advice is cuffing is, yeah, that's just all nonsense. That's just something for girls. Oh, that's bad advice. That's try not to spit on your coffee. That was for you, actually. Try not to spit on your coffee there. So,
Mal, I do want to say, every time we do a show, I have no idea what's going to come out of your mouth. Oh my gosh.
anyway, so cuffing. So that's our message today. Cuffing is directly related to the more decorations, the more cuffing. Less decorations, less cuffing. Is that it? That would be our message for today. Would it be?
No, Mal, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing as it gets light out. If people want to venture out and start dating again, I would just say if you were with someone for cuffing season, be gentle, be kind. If you've decided kind of post cuffing season that this isn't gonna work for you long term,
I
or maybe
think
you
that's
agreed in that in
I.
advance.
But you see, I think this cuffing thing. Dare I be sexist here? I think this is a woman thing. This is a female thing.
I think that it goes both ways. I think people
Oh,
don't want to be alone in the holidays, and sometimes for men, the benefit might be that they have someone to snuggle by the fire with for a season when they're not really able to go out and meet multiple partners. So, that might be a benefit for men.
and for women.
So, what is our next show about, Mel? Oh,
Our next show is. We're moving on. We don't like that topic. We don't like that question, Amy. Do we not? Our next topic for next week is going to be does your relationship have to go somewhere?
Mal, I think that really relates well to what we've just been talking about. Maybe you've just had a good time in cuffing season and just kind of want to continue to have only a good time, right? So this is what we're going to be talking about on our show next week. Everyone, thank you so much for listening. And just remember, if you want bad advice, just listen to Mel Kelly.
Yeah. See you all next week. Talk to you then.
I can't find my mouse. Oh, that sounds